If you've been trying to make money online and it just hasn't been happening, I want you to watch this video because we're talking about the gap. We're talking about, so many people have income claims and they're making passive income, but really what's missing for you. I want to talk about this specifically for coloring books because I feel like coloring books is one of the easiest things to get started with after you upload a line journal or a notebook. You can make money from those things. But in this video, we're going to talk about coloring books. We'll cover line journals too, because once you see this, you can't unsee this, okay? My name is Jenny Hansen-Lane, and I've been publishing for 3 years on Amazon. I've crossed 6 figures by doing this thing, okay? We're going to just go deep on this because it's a really important skill set that, yes, learning how to upload a book is important. Yes, knowing how to make a good cover is important, but there's foundational skills to that, okay? And so we're gonna talk about this. And let me actually pull up my screen because I want to show you what's actually happening on Amazon that makes a difference. In marketing, we call this riches in the niches, or riches in the niches, or actually niching down. And so what I want to share with you today is just really what stands between kind of your organic sales and being able to scale books versus just uploading books online. And this is really what we call, or Amazon calls this, or he who should not be named, the help desk calls these customer search terms. And it is knowing what the customer's looking for, okay? So when we just use the phrase coloring book, 70,000 results come up. So that would be the reason that you can't even find your own book. Raise your hand if that's ever happened to you. That you can't even find your own product on Amazon when you search as a customer. This is why, right? There's too much noise. Everyone's on the corner yelling coloring book, and so we've got to be more niche down. The reason why I'm sharing this particular niche is because this niche it's so simple and yet so overlooked, okay? So this is a book category, and it is called Children's Thesaurus. But what's happening is self-publishers are using coloring books as thesauruses, okay? So I hope that just like unlocks your mind that like this is the game. So you can see number 1 is a self-published book from a year ago. They're doing a coloring book that's educational with the niche of thesaurus, okay? They want to teach little cute babies new words, okay? And so all of these, the first one, 290 a day. Second one, 116 a day. The third one, self-published, $38 a day, okay? So this is a really important way. Like if you want to make money online, you've got to not just do a coloring book that you want, you've got to do something that the Amazon customer wants. And here it is thesaurus. There is its own category. Okay, so now we're seeing, let's see, do the math really quick. 300, 400. This is a $500 a day niche, okay? Just from those top books. There's other books, but like, do you see that they're outranking? Like, that's one thing to get a dictionary. It's one thing for a mom to read about a thesaurus, but if I can literally give my child the experience, I'm going to do that. I'm going to help my kids with a thesaurus instead of reading and then helping my kid. There's different types of customers for everybody. But for those of us that are self-publishing for passive income, it's really important that we understand this, okay? I want to go through the top 50 really quick and point out some other ones too. This dot marker could be a little bit mismarked. I wish they had something about the thesaurus on the cover, so they would probably rank a little bit higher. $13 a day is still incredible, so congratulations to Joyous K Press. This book, a year old. I'm only looking at self-published books. You're like, Jenny, how are you looking at self-published books? This is actually, let me move my camera a little bit. BookBeam is the feature that I'm using for all of my keyword research. I have a coupon code for you. I'll put it in the description of this video. But BookBeam shows up in green, and it just lets me know, like, okay, a self-publisher did this, I can do this too, okay? And so this Christmas scissor activity book is $4 a day. This will probably pick up also as the holiday moves on, the holiday season. ABC 123 is also making $5 a day. And guess what? It's only 60 days old. So I'm always looking for clues of how old a book is to give me permission to publish. So right here, definitely go after this because this is only 90 days old and it's still doing well, okay? So there really is a great opportunity here to really talk to the customer about the educational side of a thesaurus coloring book, okay? 1 month old, $3 a day. I'll take it. I'll take $3 a day every day. Okay, this book is 11 months old. It's selling, but it's not selling every day, and that's why the royalty is showing up as 0. Let me highlight that so you can see that. My highlighter is blue. Okay, let's keep looking. Another thing is you can have higher prices and then see the royalty too. Let's see if there's an example. $3 a day. This is priced at $15. So keep that in mind. Like, that's a $15 book. Of course, this one is not self-published, so keep that in mind. Head Start book, 1 year. If the lower BSR, it would show the income. So I want you to think about this in your journey. Like, if you are making books and they're not really selling right now, I want you to think about that. I want you to think about, am I talking to the customer in the way that they're actually typing in, okay? Because there is a lot of potential here if you understand what the customer wants. And that's really the game that we're playing, is understanding what the customer wants. Let's go back up and look at the number 1 because it is self-published and it makes $300 a day, and almost $5,000 a month would be life-changing, right? It'd give us more time with our family. We'd be able to pay off bills. We'd be able to save for retirement. We would be able to, what are some of the other things you guys have told me? Like, just relax and breathe, I think is a big deal. Okay. So this book, let's look at the A+ content. Let's look over the 1 month period. They've even, I think when I see stuff like this, these are testing prices. It could even be Amazon testing the price or putting it down. When you see discrepancies like $9.22 is the price, that makes me think it was a price strike by Amazon. You still receive the same amount of royalties. So that is why I always test my pricing, because I want to see what is the most amount I can make for a book. In December, this book was priced at $5.99. I really hope they don't go down to $5.99 during Christmas time. I think this is a good price for them to stay at right now. I would even encourage them to raise the price because it is educational. There is really no reason why they can't be making more money with an educational book like this. Toddler's Head Start Educational Coloring Book. ABCs, these are great benefits and features too, like the features ABCs, 1, 2, 3, animals, objects, and foods. Perfect for toddlers. So they're calling out the audience. Like, I almost don't know if it's actually for 1-year-olds. Like, can a 1-year-old actually color a book? Which actually kind of makes me think this might be an international self-publisher. I don't know. I have weird theories on that. Having little kids myself. Here's the A+ content. Very appealing. So cute. I haven't seen this before, and I want to point it out to maybe even emulate it in future coloring books. The pages are colored. That is so stinking cute. To me, this would sell it for me. I'm almost like, put that up top, the brand. Like, I love how like imperfect those coloring pages are. So powerful. All right, well, I think that is enough for you to think about, like, okay, it's a coloring book, but who's it for and what's it going to be and how do I position it so it does well? I have a free training coming up. You're always invited to those. I'm going to put the link below. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I would love to just have you know that if you don't quit, you can't lose, and that books are actually profitable. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.